Oh, shoot. You almost fell. Yeah, that's stupid. I have to start all over again. So yeah, Spain is the perfect country for me. I did it wrong here. I don't know if you can see it, but for some reason, I couldn't figure it out. Yep, I did an entire makeover of my hallway with insulation tape. I'm gonna show you what it looked like before. Get comfortable and let's dive into the video. So from the dining room, we enter the hallway. Front door with electricity. Beautiful molding. The ceilings are lower here than they are in the living room, but it's beautiful either way. So wait, I'll walk back and I'll walk with you to like what you see when you get into the front door. So dining room over there, next to it. So there's quite a few doors, like 4 doors, 5 if you count the front door. The spare bedroom or my dressing room, then when the light shines through over there is our bedroom, that is the bathroom. So this is what we bought and have until now. In here are all of our shoes and stuff. A mirror, then yeah, it's curved. Like I said, that is really nice. And then a bedroom, and then here we go around the corner, and then we would enter the kitchen and the other guest bedroom and Carl's bathroom. Now here, this is a rounded corner as well, and again the nice molding everywhere and these windows. Maybe you saw it in another vlog because it's on here for months now and I've been testing it out. We can peel it off together. I've been testing it out to see if it would hold. Renter friendly, I hope, to not maybe have to paint something here. For the plans that I do not have enough tape, so we need to look for that. I've been looking and I bought black and white, this color ones, and I want to use this color, but I can't find it anywhere. Okay, before I start overthinking it, which I don't want to do, I'm just gonna get started. I've decided with the pattern of the tape that I want around the doors, at least, that a level is gonna help me with the distance that I want. For instance, on this side, I'm going to use this width to mark with a pencil the first line, and then afterwards I can tape around that line, and the pattern will involve another line next to that. But we're going to start with this because I've got some things to take into consideration, like this box here, and it's not on the width of it, sadly. So I have to measure this and try to get it as level as I can. I was afraid of this happening. I started with the second taping, and I'm out of tape, so I needed to get new ones, and I did. But they had two sizes. This one I saw is too wide, so that was wrong anyway. But I brought it with me because I need to do the other things as well, and it doesn't matter on another door that it's just millimeters. But I didn't want to take off the rest. Taking this off, okay, but I don't want to take off the rest. So this is the somewhat smaller size, but it's still too wide to connect. So around it, as a second layer, fine. So I'm going to take this piece off, and then we're off to taping. No. Yeah, that's stupid. I have to start all over again. I took the first one off as well in my hurry. So I'm taking everything off, start over. It's fine. It's fine. Now I am wondering if some of you were watching and when I took it off were like, no, not too late. All right, now I'm looking at it. It's not much, but it feels like I've been doing it for quite some time. But look, I love this round corner. So round this way is obviously not a problem. Round the other way is the result so far. And I'm considering squares in the corner with the terra color, and I like it. So I think I want to keep it, and maybe, so that's the door. Around the other doors, I'm not going to do the same. They are a tad bit lower, but maybe only because when you come in through the front door, that door is my bathroom, and maybe I will do the same over there. But, it's a work in progress, but progress it is. Morning, everyone. Don't be scared, it's just me. I'm drying up. I'm on my way to get ready. Well, I wanted to do a little bit of taping before we go, but then I'm sort of dolled up already because we're going out for lunch. Carl's home. He's to the hairdresser right now, but he's home. Finally, he's been away for 6 weeks. That was too long. Normally his tour is 4 weeks, and he's only home now for 12 days, which is really, really short. But then he goes back to work for 4 weeks. But after that, he's home for 6 weeks. and then he goes back into his normal routine. Yeah, but he's home now, so we're going out for lunch. And yeah, like I said, I'm drying because I use the drops. These are for my face and the Color Star. You have a lot of nice brands, but I've been using these ones for the body especially. I like this one. Um, because I have vitiligo, and I just use it because I do not cover it, but it's just a little less noticeable. That's just it. And when this dries, I have to use the SPF all over because of vitiligo. I also burn because I don't have a natural protection. So yeah, Spain is the perfect country for me. Yeah, I guess I should look into Scandinavia or something, or just Holland, where I come from. Yeah, but I'm just excited, and I'm also excited about the taping that I did yesterday. I went on just about until we got home at 10 o'clock. I was still busy on the taping. I'm so pleased with the front door, and from my bedroom, in where I lie in the bed, I look into the, oh, you can't see it, but I look into the mirror and I see exactly these stripes. So that's cool. I think I'll take you along for lunch. We've been there before, so you've seen it, and which is kind of crazy because you've got all these other places that we could go to, but Carl wants to go to this one again. And these 12 days, we're going to do exactly what he wants. Cheers! We've got salmon, pickles with brie, meat and cheese, and we're hungry. We're hungry?
It's really precise work.
It is. But at the same time, it goes fast. It's just the pulling of the tape. You have to be careful because otherwise you pull it too long and then you stretch it. So it gets thinner. I don't want that. But yeah. How you like the effect so far?
It's very nice.
Yeah? Alright. I love this. For some reason, this corner, because I want to do some like fake framing above this and the other one. So I wanted to have a shape. And for some reason, I couldn't think, I did it wrong here, I don't know if you can see it, but for some reason, I couldn't figure it out. But I did in the end. So the plan is to go up higher, and I hope I didn't measure that before because this little nail was already in the wall, and I'm sort of hoping that I can use it for a little frame, and then I hope, because the fake frame will come here, that I can place one of my paintings like an odd placement. So have over the fake frame, maybe. Maybe you heard me saying that I like odd placement things. Yeah, so continuing with this, I did the whole line and I already decided that I'm going to do one more tape on the inside of the ceiling. I think that would be awesome. And then I also decided that because I was in doubt of all the other doors, the somewhat lower doors, I'm not going to do that because I feel that would be too much. Because, you know, there's going to be styling as well. But I will repeat what I did at the front door. I will repeat that in the door behind you, which is the bathroom door, which you will see when you come into the apartment. So 2 fake framings here, and then the ceiling. That's the plan. Let's do this. Is the tape on the inside? I think I like it. I was contemplating, or I am still contemplating, to do a full on frame around this. But now I'm not sure. Or do I want like a frame on the inside? 2 millimeters less. I was talking to our friends.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, 2 millimeters less in width.
I'm home again.
It's just 12 days. We'll survive. We all will survive.
You will.
No, I was just wondering because at first,
If you're gonna put a picture of me inside the way?
yeah, a big one.
Big one?
My first initial thoughts were do this and then do just a rectangular shape around it. So like a more substantial frame,
Yeah.
which you could also do on the inside.
Like you did with the doors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like I did with the doors. Besides this, then. Don't know yet. Maybe I'll sleep on it. You guys, I woke up this morning and I noticed. Do you remember that I was telling you about stretching the tape too much? That I had to be careful, and it sort of happened what I was expecting a little bit. It's this. I'll turn you around. You see? It doesn't line up anymore. Just these 2 corners. I checked everything. It's just these 2 corners. So no problem, I can fix it. But it was what I was expecting. Like you pull it too much and it gets thinner in width, but by nature or physics or how you want to call it, it wants to go back to its original shape. So I'm gonna fix that. And I'm still in doubt about the ceiling because now I'm thinking, because this width is, yeah, how much is it? I think, yeah, it's 2 centimeters. I feel like it's going to be maybe just a little too much. Not especially on this ceiling, but maybe on this ceiling, because this one is less wide. So now I'm thinking about doing the ceiling with this because of the color with the floors, and because it's less wide. This is, I guess, 1.2 centimeters or something, but this is not enough. That's what I wanted to say. So either I need to find more of this tape, or I'm just in doubt about the ceiling, but I need to do the other door. So I'm not done yet. Just wanted to give you an update on this. It's Sunday and you know, it's Carl's home, so I'm thinking about taking the day off, but I also kind of know myself and I want to do this door. When Carl is home, I'm really spoiled and fed and taken care of. I'm a kept woman. Vitamins, nice foods, fresh things. Lovely. I'm taking a break from the taping. I'm almost done. I have to repair some spots where, like I said yesterday morning, that it shrunk back in its natural position. So I have to take care of that. No problem. And we've been on the hunt this morning. Carl went looking for me just about everywhere to find this brown taping. Can't find it. It's not enough. So I'm back to thinking that I would try the black line, and we are talking, or I am talking, about the ceiling. The only thing that I am in doubt of is when you go around the corner towards the kitchen, it's more narrow. When I do the taping on the ceiling there, if it's too much, but I'll just try that piece first, and if it's too much, I'll take it off. Yeah, about the taping the ceiling. But I am done with taping for the moment, and I want to get started on one of the frames that I want to do something with. A lot of frames are either are going to be alternated, like this one is really getting alternated and in its shape and form. Yeah, show you the original one. It's this. It's like a cheap, really simple frame with a print in it and glass in front of it. So first thing again, taking out the glass, and I'm also taking out the print. It's not really glass, by the way, this is plastic. But I'm also taking out the print. But this frame is way too plasticky and cheap looking for my liking. So I've got leftover trim, and I want to get that on this frame. So I have to sand this down a little bit, degrease it, and then I'm thinking about framing this, so make the frame a little bit bigger, more substantial. And I want to not glue it. Look, if you look at the back, you will see that I'm not going to glue it like this all the way, but I want to make the frame even bigger, so gluing it half, so to speak. But obviously I want to cut it in angles again. I'm sanding it first, and then I'm going to do that. And I'm going to drink this first before I start sanding, otherwise I have a drink with wood in it.
What you doing?
I'm almost there. I like it.
Yeah.
The strap on the ceiling. I like it so far. It is going very well. The only thing before I'm gonna show you the reveal is this corner. Oh shoot! almost fell. Wait, I'll take you up on the ladder. This round thing was kind of hard. This is easy because it just lays on the surface, but up on the ceiling it's very hard to curve with something straight. So I've been pleating it, and now it's not to my liking because some spots here, as you can see, yeah, where you see the white coming through. So I am repairing this. I'm halfway through repairing it, but it looks worse than it did before. This is like a little surgical blade, and I'm going to use this with some tape to make it better. That's the plan now. And if that's done, the makeover is done when it comes to taping. So it looks like a totally different hallway. It's so fun that just by taping, I have this complete transformation. It really is. And then obviously, more things are coming, but just this alone, if you would just do the taping, you have a completely different, well, in this case hallway, but living room, whatever, wherever you want to do it. But let's focus. I'm going to fix that as much as I can. Finished the first piece of decor that's coming in the hallway, because there is decor coming. I painted the little frame, so I made so in here is the original frame, so I made another layer, so it's more substantial now, and with a black insert. First piece of decor. It'll be in next week's vlog. Alright people, the reveal. Walking into the hallway from the dining room. This is what I see. Look what I did on the ceiling, underneath the crown molding, the front door, which is probably my favorite. And then I will back up, show you what it looks like when you come in. The fake framing, the rounded corners. This is the best that I can do, and I am pleased and satisfied. I used a tweezer, I used a surgical blade to get in all the details, so I am very pleased. Look at the bathroom door. So the details. The difference is that I used the brown sort of tape to make that little square, and I did the same on the front door, the ceiling. Look how now you actually see the crown molding. And look, because remember that I was in doubt of this piece of the hallway being too narrow, but I'm happy. I love it. So yeah. I am so happy. Not with my hair. Wait, I'll put you up. I always feel like filming these results of the makeover don't do the real thing justice, but the hallway. Do you love it? I do. I'm so happy with it. But every time I walk in here, my eyes are being drawn up, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to feature the nice crown molding and the height of the hallway, and yeah. So I love it. I love this style, but it's not done. Did you think I was done? Did you think that I would leave it like this? No, 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 no. I feel like it's going to take maybe even 2 vlogs to finish this. So yeah, next week is going to be fun as well because we're going to add things. It needs styling, it needs a vibe. So yeah, not done yet, but done for this week. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll hope to see you next week. Join me for some fun. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.